All right, let's jump into the content update. Let's see, what content do we have? Oh, we have got a video. Let's go check out this content video. So, props to Smilegate for making their 1 minute summary actually 1 minute long. That's it's been a while since we've seen that. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, she straight up got bit by that snake. Yeah, that snake bit the crap out of her. And she's into it.
Stay with me forever. Would you like to be Fenny's family? If not, then you can just be Papa's food.
Yo, okay, so Fenny is coming out on the 23rd, and she's wearing a straitjacket, likes getting bit by snakes, like legitimately is getting turned on to it by it. She called her snake was not named Papa.
If not, then you can just be Papa's food.
There's so much to unpack here, guys. So damn much to unpack here. I like how her eye has a her eye's a snake's eye. So the unit that we thought was going to be Alicia of the Frost instead is Psycho Snake Girl in a straitjacket with daddy issues. Awesome.
You know what? I'm done playing nice with incompetent amateurs.
Wait,
you know
was
what?
this? Let's listen. New voice.
You know what? I'm done playing nice with incompetent amateurs.
Well, anyway, for those of you who don't know, SAG-AFTRA is striking because they don't want AI being used or being trained by their voices, right? They don't want people feeding their voices into AI and saying, make something that sounds just like this, and then pay the actor or actress a fraction of the money that they deserve for the use of the replication of their voice, up to and above having them say, let's take these two other voice actors who are similar, and we'll come up with an all-new voice that's not technically beholden to any of them, and then we don't have to pay them anything, but we got the cadence and strengths of their voice we want in the units for free. That's a big issue for them. AI is supposed to make human life easier and not replace our endeavors in the arts and sciences and philosophies. It's supposed to get rid of the bullshit menial tasks that nobody wants to do, and free us up for more soul-enriching pursuits. And as soon as AI started to get into the world of replacing artists and actors and VAs, that's where it kind of has crossed the line for a lot of people. And you can say it's the future all you want. It's not the future that we were promised by AI, and it's something that a lot of people are taking big issue with, including the SAG-AFTRA's Guild. Looks very much like, once again, Epic 7's on the wrong side of the picket line with this one. But Blooming Litica is getting an EE, and so is Says. Is this going to make people want to pull Blooming Litica before her banner goes away? Ain't no way. Ain't no way it's the same Rift boss as Season 1. Oh, Smilegate, you lazy sons of bitches. You couldn't make a new Rift boss? Ugh. Okay, so for those of you who weren't here, Fire Rift Season 1 was also Defect Terminator Xeon. And it looks like we're going right back to Defect Terminator Xeon instead of having a third Rift boss. I don't know if they didn't get it done in time, or if they were just feeling lazy, but I really, really hate the reusing of the same asset. That's really lazy, and I'm gonna bitch about this for months. Oh, but you notice the release date, 1/23. It's the same release date as the new unit Fenne, so Fenne is going to be our Rift unit, 100%. New arena season. I guess that's the same length. January 20th to April 13th feels longer than normal, but we get more arena story, which is great. I really hope we get changes to the arena, because the way the arena is right now is terrible. Who's the character to the right? This is Notos here on the right, the guy that's running the show. I think he's a Celestial. I'm not entirely sure. They kind of keep shifting and changing the lore, the arena story. There's a really cool video where you can check out the arena story. I'll show it to you. It's really cool. You guys are going to love this. All you got to do is...
At this point, does it matter? Oh, changes in vain every patch. We just gotta get used to it. The only reason we got attached to the Envays cause we didn't have J-Piva for 2 years.
We're not Hoyo, and yes, it matters because of the reason they're doing it. Hoyo changes VAs because that's just what Hoyo does. Epic 7 is changing VAs because they want to use AI to train their voices, or the company, Blindlight wants to use AI to train the voices, and that's bullshit. So yeah, we should care. Anyway, for those of you who want to see the arena story, it's pretty easy. All you gotta do is just go into the arena, and then you can click on the arena story, scroll all the way up, and there's a really cool video right here that you can click on it. And when you click on it, it will pull up YouTube and show you Smilegate has privated the video message because for some reason the in-game video is now private. And it's been like this for over a year. Isn't this bullshit? I've told Smilegate about this for over a year now. How stupid is it that one of the best videos, one of the best story arcs in Epic 7, the arena story arc, you can't get to anymore? They need to fix that link. Does the video play if you click the play button? No, it's privated. It's not that it's gone, it's just private. So if you want to watch it, there are some streamers out there, myself included, who put that video in there. Let me see if I can find it real quick for you. It's here somewhere. There's Notos on the throne. Popped his head like a zit. So yeah. Fix your damn game, Smilegate. Anyway, new arena season is coming. Okay, so as we said, Kairon banner, don't pull on it. Elena banner, probably don't pull on it. She's the most usable of the three. Little Queen Charlotte banner, or not Little Queen Charlotte, but just regular old Chloe banner, Ice Chloe banner. Oh, Elena and Chloe are both ice. It's the Rift bundle drop rate up. They're going to be selling us some Rift units. And the most important Rift unit, I'm sure, Fenne and her artifact Proof of Love will be dropping the same day Rift opens. Tempest Surin and goddamn Peira, you are killing it. Okay. So, arena season, the arena grit season's come to an end. Thank God. Everyone hated it. Hopefully, just be some truly exciting competition amongst our areas. Only if you change the season. Otherwise, no one will play it. This is the grit season frames, which thankfully a terrible season was coupled with terrible frames. What do the new frames look like? Oh, that's kind of unique. Very geometric shape to it. I don't know. I'll have to like Photoshop and see how my Wulf looks inside of this. I'm not so sure the asymmetrical diagonal positioning of the units will mesh well with this, but for some units that are forward facing, this could look really good. Yeah, we'll see if it's worth pushing for top 30. Let me see. So battle pass, of course, is back. Everything's being put in the battle pass. What's the gear? What's the arena gear look like? Oh shit, pen set gear, guys. Look at this gear. So arena is dropping attack crit crit, attack crit crit, attack crit crit. Holy shit. Guys, this is crazy. All this gear is really good. The weapon is perfect. The helm is perfect. The armor is as close to perfect as you can get. Its armor's more for bruisers because there's no speed on it, but other than that, it's perfect for bruisers. The boots are a coin toss, right? They got attack and health on it, which is generally bad. Most units either are attack scaling or they're HP scaling, and it's rare that you want both. Usually when I see attack and health, I'm going, oh, it's going to do 2 rolls into one, 2 rolls into the other, and then a low roll somewhere else. The boots, so far, are the worst ones of the bunch. The ring is kind of like the armor. The ring is definitely shooting for an HP scaler. They didn't shit all over it by putting attack, so the ring is awesome for HP scalers. And the neck is perfect. Yeah, the boots are the only bad piece. Everything else, and the boots aren't bad. The boots are just, they got a 50-50 chance of being bad. Everything else is busted. This is some of the best arena gear I've ever seen. Very, very nice set. Okay, the new exclusive equipments. Okay, so new exclusive equipment for Blooming Lidica. She gets more effectiveness, sure, that's great. And removes 3 souls from the enemy when using Twisted Thorn Vines. Okay, so you can use her as an anti-soul unit. Restrict all enemies for 2 turns when using Thorn Vines. That's interesting, but I'm not sure that's going to be that big of a deal. And increase damage dealt by Fruit of Ecstasy by 100%, so you can just make her nuke hit even harder. She already kind of hits hard enough. I'm not sure. I think it's probably the souls, and I'm not sure that any of this is going to change her usability in competitive gaming. Maybe I'm wrong and some bigger brains will come up with some tech, but this does just make her objectively better, and it gives you options, right? You can make her anti-soul, you can make her anti-CR, or you can just boost her damage. I like EEs that do 3 very different things, and that's pretty cool. But I don't know that any of these things impacts the meta enough. I'm sticking by my guns, guys. I still think unless somebody chefs up some amazing tech, this EE is not strong enough to make you start pulling for Blooming Lidica. And let's see, says. We're giving Says more attack, which is insane. His attack is already through the roof, and his pop damage is based on his attack, so that's a crazy hit right there. And increases damage dealt by Dark Shadow, increases damage dealt by Encroach. Encroach is his little AoE slap one, and Dark Shadow is his nuke. Am I correct? So, I don't think we really care about this. This is nice. But this right here, that's going to let him blow up a lot of the tanky MFers that are out there. Remember, his Dark Shadow skill has Extinction on it too. So it makes him especially good at taking units like Ruel out. Oh, Dark Shadow is his S1. This might bring him back into the arena meta, but I'm not sure this will do a lot for him in RTA, because all this does is make him better, make him stronger. It doesn't change his implementation. It doesn't change how he behaves in the fight. It just makes that when he does his thing, it's going to kill, right? Either by giving him 50% more attack with an attack buff, or by just giving him 20% more damage. 50% more attack on a Croach is definitely going to make this skill hit harder than just the 20%, but you can also externally attack buff him with, like, Frida, for example, or Alots, and then you get the best of both worlds. You get the 50 attack and the 20. I think I'm going to run this one on him. But, yeah, I don't know that this is going to bring him into competitive play or not. It'll definitely make him a lot better in Arena. What if it's an EE for Rift? That's possible, too. These could be built to make him a good damage dealer for Rift. Okay, a new legendary inheritance pass, guys. Here for your Skystones. So, once again, everybody should spend the 900 Skystones on the premium Epic Pass, and no one should spend the 1600 extra Skystones. Because for 25 you get both, so it's really 1600 for this. Nobody should buy this. This is terrible, terrible value. All you get is random gear with random main stats and random substats. The only thing you can guarantee is that it is the gear set that you want, and that it is red gear. That's it. And then a couple of mana reset stones so you can cope that you might be able to re-roll the terrible rolls into something better. This is the biggest, this is such a big scam. The only thing that scams you more than this for 1600 is Hoochie trying to sell you the same stuff for like 10k Sky Stones. Smilegate overvalues these mana reset stones terribly, and I think it's one of the biggest disservice to new players is to present this as if it is a good deal, because new players especially need to save their Sky Stones. So, in case I haven't driven it home, you could go out and buy 5 Apple Watches and wear them all at the same time and walk down the street with your sleeve rolled up so everybody could see how terrible you are with money, and it would still not be as bad at handling money as buying this 2500 Skystone pack. It's that kind of bad, guys. Get the premium, skip the special pass. Okay, we're getting the third half of Eerie Night in the Secret Garden. This is kind of the cool part of the story where it ties into to Charon and the World Tree and all that jazz. But I hope you guys are enjoying your gardening. I know I am. Oh, and for those of you who are struggling, I've had a couple of people say, "Are you ever going to make guides on the final fights?" Read the notes on the fights. Once you get your plants all leveled up, those fights become a joke and are super easy. If you're struggling to do it, finish building up your garden and then do it. Did they say anything about being able to buy the stuff with stamina? You can now install new plants. After unlocking 3 blooming licks as a manager. At the same time. Unlock. Each stage will unlock. Huh. Last season, people who couldn't finish the garden, they let us use stamina in the final week to buy all the stuff. And I don't see it mentioned. Yeah, last season everybody complained about nobody was finishing it and everybody fell behind, so they released a system where you could literally just buy currency, buy the in-game currency for this event with stamina. And I don't see it mentioned here, so I wonder if they're not going to do that this time. We'll see. Charon, don't pull on them. And other improvements and adjustments. The following changes will be made to... Okay, so there's adding 120 FPS support. So how about that? You can now have 120 FPS, and they're also reducing the minimum frame rate down to 30, which will kind of help with people who are playing on older devices, I assume. Fixed an issue where some barriers could be granted to 5-star bystander Huayang. I don't know if anybody saw this, but Rimuru, if he stole barriers, he could give the barrier to bystander Huayang. So it was possible to force a buff onto Huayang in the form of a barrier, which was a kind of a funny bug. He couldn't give her anything else. All the other stuff he stole and gave to the team, he didn't give to her, but the barrier squeezed through. So they're fixing that. Battle rules related to detonation will be updated. So, does not trigger detonation except for bombs on invincible targets. Triggers all detonation effects. Okay, so before units that did things like detonating burns and bleeds, now they're going to detonate burns and bleeds too, whereas before it looked like only bombs got detonated on invincibles. Kind of a niche, weird thing, but sure. Fix an issue where Vildred's skill enhancement text for Dancing Blade was not displayed properly, so that's just a visual thing. There's no functional change there. World Arena. Oh, please, 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 please do something with regular Arena. The quick match feature will be added to Arena, and NPC. Okay, awesome. We can now do the quick battling on NPCs. So for those of you who bloody effing hate Arena, you can just quick battle the NPCs now. Thank freaking God. They gave us an out, guys. For those of you who hate Arena and don't want to engage with it, you can just quick battle NPCs. Which is basically what everyone is going to do. Everybody is going to do this unless they've fixed Arena. So let's see. Quick match chances will be deducted from the total number of match chances. For those of you who aren't aware, when you quick battle, or when you do an NPC match, right? So when you're talking about completing your battle pass, you get half as much. Right? You get 10 XP for each flag consumed. You'll only get 5 XP by doing an NPC fight. So you get half as much, but you don't lose. You don't lose ranks. Now, the biggest issue was NPC had no quick battle button. So they're adding quick battle. So even though it's half as much, I'm sure people will just do it twice as often because you don't lose in quick battles. So that's really, really nice quality of life. You cannot use the quick match battling function while background battling. I don't know why. Why can't we quick battle while we're background battling, guys? Can anybody tell me that? Because it seems dumb. But make sure you turn off your background battling on Rift or whatever. Do your daily quick matches and then turn your background battling back on. After the maintenance tonight, all NPC challenges used before the maintenance will be fully restored. Great. That's it. They're not changing Arena. They're leaving it the same garbage can, broken, bloated, unfriendly system that prevents people from climbing, getting Skystones, or enjoying Arena entirely, and not changing a damn thing. I'm going to brigade this on Stove, guys. I'm going to make a big Stove post about how horribly backwards stupid this is, how they've made a system that is only engaging for 17 people. And where do I get that number? I look at the ranking, and I look at total ranking, and we're at the end of the season. Sorry, 14 people. There's only 14 people in the top 100 rank. There are 0 people in the top 1000 rank, and there is only 16 people in the top 2000 rank. They made a system that is supposed to reward 2,000 people, and only 31 people are qualifying for it. They made a system that's supposed to reward heavily 1,000 people, and nobody's qualifying for it. They made a system that's supposed to reward 100 people at the top level, and only 14 people are there. This is garbage. It's not fun, and it's not compelling. It's not fun to have to spend more Skystones than you earn from Arena just to fall out. Did Lucira make it this season? Lucira quit playing Arena. All of the people that played Arena quit playing Arena except for Snitchu, because ironically the way that this is set up kind of works around him. But none of the top people are original names. It's all new people. Because everybody that enjoyed Arena quit, including myself. And I won't engage with it again other than just doing my dailies until they fix this system. They took a system that was fun for a lot of people and turned it into a way to force people to spend sky stones chasing something that's impossible to get. And what's impossible to get is these sky stone rewards. The first time you get their rewards, nobody can ever get these again that hasn't already got them. To get these rewards, you've got to be in the top 2,000 just to start to get these rewards. And as we saw, only 14 people were allowed to be in the top 1,000 and above. And those people were already up here in Legend. So this is bad, guys. This is Smaugate basically killing one of the interactive plays that this game has. This is one of the few repeatable contents that doesn't take stamina. For the people that don't like RTA, for people that are bored to tears with Hollow Trials, this is something to do. Something that was fun and challenging, and they just ruined it, and it really makes me sad. In the year of the Blue Snake event, the receive button will now indicate whether rewards are available in the daily reputation event or total event. Okay. Sorting order and edit profile, select lobby hero, journal skin screens will now display the default skin first. The like button will no longer be displayed on the lobby quick menu. Okay, whatever. Like button will still be available in the music player. Okay, great.